Hello everyone, this is rOuRkE here from Online Nights, and I'm here today with a competitive map feature for you guys. This is Decayed by rOuRkE. This is a small team competitive map, which is set up for teams. However, I'd personally recommend, from my experience, playing this as a free-for-all map. So sort of 6 to 8 players, and also I'd also recommend objective game types on this. I think King of the Hill set up on this, but from the gameplay I'm using here, the standout game type from what I found on this is free-for-all oddball. It just works so well. Yeah, and I'll get into why it works. So it is pretty much due to the layout. Now, the first thing I'm going to say about the layout of this map is it is confusing to any time you play. Like, having played on this several times and flown around it in Forge even more, I've kind of now pretty much figured out the layout, but it is really confusing. It's not simple, and so that's why obviously team-based games don't work too well on here, in that you can't really call out locations. However, this is why free-for-all really works well on this, in that you don't really need to know where other people are, so run around until you find someone. And the reason why oddball works even more is that obviously there's a waypoint above your head if you're holding the ball, and so everyone knows where you are, so everyone sort of finds their way over to you. And so it means even though the map layout is confusing, you can sort of immediately find the person, or you know where you're going to, so you don't really get lost. And yeah, I mean, the thing about the layout is confusing. However, what I have to say is the forging seems really solid. Like, there's no pieces I look at and think, oh, that just looks ugly, or there's no sort of sloppy forging with sort of Z fighting and stuff. Though the map is laid out in a strange way, it works aesthetically. Like, it actually looks pretty good. It flows well, and so that's why I was quite astounded by when I first played it. Is that obviously Erosion is kind of known as that one map that aesthetics don't work on. Yet, as you can see, it does kind of work on this map, and so I was quite impressed by that. And then it's also the sort of amazing, just how they managed to just perfectly work with free-for-all oddball. Yeah, I was kind of blown away by that. So as you can see, I'm just flying around the map here, trying to quickly show you guys as much as I can of the layout. I'm not even going to begin to try to describe it or explain what we're seeing. All I can say is the ball spawn is right there in the middle. There's man cannons everywhere. You've got tunnels with shield doors blocking the bottom. And you've got this open area down at one end of the map with a sniper tower, which you can see I'm sniping from there. But there's pipes everywhere. I really don't know how to begin to describe it. Yeah, so these are all the players I'd like to thank for their time. I realise this is quite a short video, but there's not really that much to show. All I want to say was that this is a really fun map. Plays really well with free-for-all, so go ahead and give this a download. And obviously it supports smaller teams, which can be good if you're having difficulties getting a lobby together. Either way, this has been rOuRkE here from Online Nights. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time.